not a character, okay? This is actually my English. It's English enough to speak to you or to talk to you. I still don't know the difference between speaking and talking, but apparently nobody knows. And it's funny when you try to explain to me. It's very easy, Francesco. Speaking is when you're speaking to somebody. Talking, on the other hand, is when you're talking to somebody. Thank you very much, Mrs. Johnson. She was my English teacher. You have too many verbs in this country. Speaking, talking, saying, telling. Then you have yelling, shouting, and screaming. 3 verbs to describe what the Italians just call conversation. In this country, you mean in the città italiano, mozzarella, pizza, spaghetti, a long list of carbs. Stop doing it. This is funny because we sound like this to you, like baby, My friends say, oh, the Italian accent is very sexy, and this is how you imitate. No, it's very sexy, Francesco. The women that will fall at your feet here in the UK because of your accent. So every time I'm here, I'm ready to walk, human bodies, rubbing my feet. Please, speak in Italian. Never happen. When I understand that I'm Italian, we will say, just shut up and cook something. And I always wanted to come here, because when you're a child in Italy, you at school, you read a lot of British literature. A lot of British literature. You read Frankenstein, Dracula, Picture of Dorian Gray, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. How creepy stories. Very scary with body snatchers and vampires, and it's strange. And when I was so scared because Mrs. Johnson once said, this year the school trip will be in London. And I said, no, I don't want to go there. Why, Francesco? I don't want to meet a vampire. She said, Francesco, it's 1985. Do you really think that there's someone in London who sucks blood from other people? I said, yes, Margaret Thatcher. It was my first joke. It was very good. You want to be a comedian when you grow up? Yes. One day I will be in Bethnal Green. A lot of people with a better voice. It was a hard time when I was at school because I was very small with big ears. My kids are big, so everybody made fun of me of big ears. They called me Dumbo, flying elephant. Every time I was so disappointed and I flew away. Very good joke, I'm not proud of it. And I moved here, and here the first question the comedians ask me is this. How is the comedy scene in Italy? How is your work in Italy? I think it's a stupid question, because if I'm here, suffering from your food, suffering from your weather, suffering, spending a lot of money in a foreign language, a foreign country, £200 every week to share the flat with a guy who speaks in a language I don't understand, because he's from Sicily. In your opinion, how is the comedy scene in Italy, Sherlock? It's crap. It's you don't make money in Italy. No money, zero money, because I've been doing this job for 10 years now. I do the radio shows in Italy, television shows, and I have the old fucking Vespa. The same old fucking Vespa. I don't have money to change the Vespa. It's a hard job, a lot of frustration, insomnia, gastritis. At least a Fiat Panda. This is what I'm asking. A Fiat Panda. British people say, you have a Vespa because the Italians like the dolce vita. Oh, I have a Vespa because I don't have money to buy a vehicle with a proper number of wheels. That's why I'm here. I quit my job in Italy, I left my house in Rome, I broke up with my girlfriend, And it was my personal Brexit from my previous life. So I understand you very well. I didn't do a referendum. One day I just got drunk and made a decision. Just like the 52% of you. I know, I'm sorry, I moved anyway. I know that you were very clear 2 years ago about the possibility of having people like me in this country. But ironically, because of that referendum, the pound is very weak. So for the first time in my life, I was able to afford the trip. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Nigel Farage Travel Agency. Moving people to the UK since 2016. Good. So you like Italy, you don't like Italians. So this is no, it's the same for me. I like London, I don't like you. So, if you think about it, everywhere you go, the world is wonderful, the people suck. Everywhere. Everywhere you go. You know, I can see you while in Rome, in my city. I can see you because you like Italy, you don't like Italians. It's an awkward situation. You know, it's like being in a big orgy with your parents. You like where you are, but you don't like who you're with. And I can do this joke in Italy because actually we do orgies. Parents. On Wednesday. I love to look at things about my country because you don't know anything about it. Especially Americans. You know, Americans, they don't know anything about the rest. They just don't care. They're not so good in geography. Any Americans here? Yeah, really. I'm surprised. How did you find London? You believe in everything. You know, I have a friend in Washington, D.C. who believes, because of me, that in Italy we don't have cats. Because if you were walking in London, there was a cat who said, run, run, my friend, run! Francesco, it's just a cat. You don't have cats in Italy? No, no. It's a little tiger. I was in South Korea once playing comedy, and today is a very important day for South Korea because they're getting around together, and as you know, and you know, but at that time wasn't because they didn't speak English. I was in South Korea; they don't speak English, so can you imagine me doing stand up in English, this English, an English-speaking country. A lot of confusion. For the first joke, I wanted to make a joke about South Korea, so I went on stage. They didn't get the joke. I went on stage and I said, "Hi everybody, my name is Francesco and I'm very happy to be here in one of the best Koreas in the world." Which is a good joke. They didn't get it. So I had to explain the joke. I said, I wanted to say that I really like South Korea, I don't like North Korea. South Korea, good. North Korea, boo. South Korea, good. North Korea, boo, North Korea. For a moment I thought I was in the wrong Korea. I started to improvise and I said, you know what I don't like? Freedom of speech. Nothing. It was very interesting. Here in London, my biggest problem is that I'm lonely. I'm fucking sad. It's terrible because you know, you're alone, you're not very open as a people. You're shy. I went on Tinder. And Tinder is interesting because every woman on Tinder says the same thing. She said, no one night stands, no hookup. Why? One night stand is not the worst case scenario. Because I'm not looking for sex. I'm looking for a woman to share my depression. I want to share my negativity. I want to talk for hours. I want to destroy your night. I want to talk about my ex-girlfriend. I want to talk about the problems that I have with my mother. Okay, I want to talk about the fact that I'm the best comedian in the world, but audiences are not ready. And after 2 hours of me complaining about everything, you will ask for a one-night stand. You will say, Francesco, give you a blowjob right here, right now, with this fucking Nando's, if you stop talking about your miserable childhood. So, the worst case scenario is not the one I said. The worst case scenario is me. My name is Francesco De Carlo. Thank you very much.